One of my favorite fundamentalist Christians spoke about the Brett Kavanaugh hearings, and you won't be disappointed with how insane his take is. So this is Rick Wiles, courtesy of Right Wing Watch.
Think about radical Muslims who
brainwashed.
They agree. All right, put a suicide bomb on me. I'll walk into a school. I'll walk into a mall, and I'll blow myself up, and that's for the cause. All right. So are the leftists now doing this for the cause of the revolution, which is they are voluntarily submitting to having a mind control hypnotist implant thoughts in their mind that can be triggered with just a single word. And then these people truly believe that whatever has been planted in their mind actually happened. They could take a polygraph. They could be examined. They truly believe it because it was put there through hypnosis, through mind control techniques. Did we just watch a CIA mind control assassination, an assassination of somebody's character, of their reputation? Did we just witness a CIA takedown of Brett Kavanaugh?
It's hard for me to fathom that somebody in the world really believes that. It really is. That's hard for me to wrap my mind around. I mean, it's so deranged. He's working backwards from his conclusion. The lengths that these people will go to bend over backwards to defend their dear Republicans. But Rick Wiles, his whole thing is like, I'm the Jesus guy. I love Jesus so much. Jesus is the best ever. And his message is my message. And he's real. And he's coming back. And I believe in the end times. If Jesus was around today, assuming he was ever a real person, what would he be like? Frat boy, pampered little prick prep school Brett is my guy. Like, would Jesus support this guy? Look at my tweet here. I said, allegations aside, Kavanaugh praised the dissent in Roe. By the way, the Bible is pro-abortion. They say you should take bitter water. If your wife cheats on you, she should take bitter water, and then if she has an abortion, if she miscarries, that's because it was the other guy's baby. If she has the baby, it was your baby, and it's all good. So the Bible's pro-abortion. This guy's praised the dissent in Roe versus Wade. He thinks Obamacare is unconstitutional. Who would Jesus take health care away from? He opposes net neutrality. I'll admit Jesus had nothing to say about that issue. He thinks Trump might be able to pardon himself. He thinks the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau is unconstitutional. That bureau has returned billions of dollars to defrauded Americans. Would Jesus side with the criminals on Wall Street? I think not. The Bible was against the money changers. That would be the equivalent of Wall Street today. He's hostile to secularism. Render unto Caesar what is Caesar, render unto God what is God's. I think Jesus would have been cool with secularism. He thinks the EPA can't regulate emissions. I guess Jesus was pro-pollution. And this guy's, Brett Kavanaugh's for NSA spying. And we'll give them a pass on that one too. Who knows what Jesus would have thought about that? I mean, I tend to think he'd agree with me, but, could be wrong. Who knows? But point is, this guy cloaks himself in I'm the Jesus guy. And he's doing everything to defend Brett Kavanaugh, who my guess is Jesus would not like. And he goes full Alex Jones in the process. Oh, it's CIA mind control. CIA mind control hypnotist. And the main point as to why he's doing it, right? He's trying to explain away how Dr. Christine Blasey Ford passed a lie detector test. She took a lie detector test and said, yes, this is what happened. This is what he did to me. This is all true. Pinned me down in the bed, tried to rape me, put his hand over my mouth. Him and Mark Judge were laughing, all that stuff. She passed a lie detector test, talking about all that. Now, if this guy was, not a complete and utter moron, what he could have said is, hey, those things are inadmissible in a court of law because they're not totally reliable. He could have said that as his counter-argument, but he's a dumbass. So what does he do? She was probably the CIA did mind control hypnotism against her. And that's why she's lying for the revolution of the left. The idea that the deep state would be against somebody like Brett Kavanaugh, I got news for you. The deep state is Brett Kavanaugh. Pampered little prep school pricks, born with a silver spoon in their mouth, feel entitled to their positions. Mostly, overwhelmingly, demographically, white men too. Older white men. So the idea of like, it's so stupid. It's so stupid. The establishment wants Brett Kavanaugh, and he's framing it like, there's a plot against him in the deep state. Oh, God. These guys waste their rebelliousness streak in support of the establishment. They get duped over into being rebellious, but rebellious in a pro-establishment way. It's hilarious to watch. And he's also just, obviously, a dumb guy. I mean, working backwards from your conclusion to that extent, what a bizarre world to live in.